Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is Marcus Rosa, a.k.a. Mazuma TV, back at y'all with some more boxing talk, man. I hope everybody's having a blessed, beautiful, positive, productive night. I hope you had a great day overall, man. I'm back at y'all with some more boxing talk. Damn. We're going to be speaking about Ryan Garcia backtracking on his possible fight with Shakur Stevenson. We definitely exposing all of that. It's showing y'all the fraud that Ryan Garcia is. We're going to be speaking about Ryan Garcia also getting pressed by Benavidez Jr., Jose Benavidez, that is. And then we're going to speak about the possibility of Jaron and Xander Zayas being made. Real, like, objectively, we're going to speak about this as realistically as we can with what we know in the business of boxing. But before we get into all of that, if y'all could please hit the like button on the way in, that'd be very much appreciated. We on the road to 4K. We well into the 3,400 mark. About to crack that 3,500 mark in due time. Shout out to the nation and the mob for making this possible. I'm already seeing a few comments in the building. What's going on, y'all? What up? What up? My boy Undertaker, he said, Eid Mubarak to you and your family, Marcus. I don't even know how to pronounce that, so that should tell you everything that you need to know about me in terms of religion. But you know, shout out to all my brothers. Shout out to all my Muslim brothers, because I got a whole bunch of Muslims that I be around. You know, specifically at Pivot Boxing Academy, Derek Moore, David Jacobs, you know, Makai, Bigfoot. They may be some other Muslims that I'm missing out on, but shout out to all my Muslims at Pivot Boxing Academy. You know, a close friend of mine, former colleague, Jessica. I got a whole bunch of Muslim people that I'm around, and they're some of the coolest, down-to-earth people that I've ever come across, and I got a lot of love for them. So shout out to all my Muslim brothers out there that's you know, that went through Ramadan. It was definitely challenging in some instances, especially in the gym. But y'all got through it. Y'all showed resiliency. Y'all showed strength. Y'all showed courage. Y'all showed discipline more than anything, man. And I really admire that about y'all. You know, it's something, in all honesty, that I strive to, you know, be able to have in terms of like those, you know, those qualities of having like insane discipline, consistency. Like that's something that's very admirable. So shout out to my Muslim people out there, man. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Mazuma motherfucking TV. Yeah, shout out to my boy Coffee playing in the building. What up? Go 787. What up? Yeah, Coffee, I'm good. Yeah, I mean, I'm still dealing with my little cold or whatever the fuck you want to call it, but you know, we getting past it. You know what I mean? Go 787 says Zayas versus Ennis blocked, possibly. What you seeing, brother? I mean, I put that. I'm stuttering like a motherfucker. I posed the question on the title because it's not definite yet. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, is there a possibility that this fight may be blocked? Like, we definitely gonna talk about it. Marissa, what's going on? What's going on? They said the Ramadan ends tomorrow. So you know, that was definitely a tough one, but they got through it, man. You know, Toria said, how long is Ramadan? It's a month, from what I understand. Jay Cash, what up? We got a few people in the building already. I'm assuming y'all got the notifications. That's a beautiful thing. Y'all just go ahead, hit the like button as soon as y'all come in, y'all. Let me go ahead. Let me check what the likes looking like on here, man, because y'all be rough with the likes. There'd be a lot of people watching, but don't ever be commenting. And you already know if they ain't commenting, most likely they ain't. You know what I mean? They ain't hitting the likes. You feel me? Let's get them likes up, people. But anyways, man, like I said, I hope everybody is doing well. I hope your families is doing well too. And if not, my prayers go out to you and yours. You know what I mean? We got some things that we currently need to discuss that's going on in the sport of boxing. Boxing is sort of slow right now. You know what I mean? We waiting for these fights to come through. But in the meantime, we're just going to be speaking about what's been hitting, you know, the social media airways, I guess you would say. And Ryan Garcia, unfortunately, happens to be somebody that's being spoken about. And he said a few things today. But I want to get straight into this shit. I ain't going to lie to y'all, man. I don't know if my boy Slime in the building. I don't know what's going on. But I'm going to put the link in case Slime want to come through. Or anybody that's part of the nation. You know what I mean? And we're going to give our reaction to this situation that happened between Jose Benavidez Jr. and Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying? I need to find exactly where that comment was, but Jose Benavidez was feeling a way about Ryan Garcia. He didn't say anything in particular um, prior to them linking up, but let me see. Let me see if I can find that actual post. Let me see if I can see that actual article. Hmm. Can't find the exact article where Ryan Garcia said it, but I'm sure that'll pop up eventually. Jesus Christ. Anyways, man, that's how you know we in Philly. Shout out to the 25 people that's in the building. Y'all go ahead and hit the like button. We about to get into this conversation. You feel what I'm saying? Salute, salute, salute. But one of the things that had the boxing world buzzing was the confrontation that had went down between Jose Benavidez Jr. and Ryan Garcia. For those of y'all who don't know who Jose Benavidez Jr. is, that is David Benavidez's older brother. Uh, world title, world title challenger for the likes of Terrence Crawford, Jamal Charlo, Danny Garcia. Put on solid efforts in each fight. You know what I mean? I actually like the fight between him and Terrence Crawford. He was actually giving Terrence Crawford some good work until the stoppage happened. But regardless, Jose Benavidez Jr., he was a decorated amateur boxer. They actually thought that he was going to be the one. And then I don't think anybody really anticipated David Benavidez being the one. I mean, yeah, because of how good Jose Benavidez Jr. was in the amateurs. But tables turned. Unfortunately, Jose Benavidez had ran into some street issues. He paid the price for it. And in my opinion, it ultimately affected his career, or at least the trajectory of it. God damn it. Uh, but but regardless, you know what I mean? Jose Benavidez is very supportive of his brother. You know what I mean? I do think that these guys are a lot different. Jose Benavidez Jr. comes across as like a no nonsense type of dude. You know what I mean? He seems to be cool. I ain't gonna lie. I think he the type dude like if you chilling, you know what I mean? If you chilling, he chilling. But if you want to turn up, he turn up too. Like he don't seem like the type of person who starts problems or anything like that. But he ain't running from it neither. He just comes across as that type of guy, and he don't mind talking shit with anybody. You know what I mean? He has absolute zero fear when it comes to, confrontation, uh, especially if they're physical. Like we've seen a situation with him and Caleb Plant. We seen him pulling up on Terrence Crawford years ago, where Terrence Crawford was like, focus on your fight before you not make it to your fight. I mean, that gangsta ass quote right there. I mean, Crawford was telling him to come outside so they could rumble outside. Like it, Jose Benavidez Jr. has been in a fair share of altercations, and this happens to be just another example of that. But to be honest with you, I don't think Jose Benavidez Jr. would have made some shit up that Ryan Garcia says. Ryan Garcia talks shit on the internet all the fucking time. He disrespects people habitually, talks shit about people religiously. You know what I'm saying? And whenever somebody confronts him about it, he always seems to not know about what he said or when he said it. And he'll do anything to try to get himself around from the situation. Like I seen his own wife pressing him about shit that he did over the internet. He was like, oh, no, no, that's not true. That's just the people talking. And shit like that. Like Ryan Garcia, he's like a habitual, like a backpedaler. You feel what I'm saying? Like he the type dude that he'd talk shit on the internet for the moment. You know what I mean? But he not really meaning that. He just trying to get some type of, attention around his name. And then when somebody press him about that bullshit he said, all of a sudden he don't remember it and things of that nature. So let's actually get into this video and give our reaction to what we see in this situation. Now, like I said yesterday when I was giving y'all the reaction to Abdullah Mason and Keyshawn Davis, I'm not a body language expert. But one thing I can tell you is when a motherfucker is nervous or, caught off guard, shit like that. You know what I mean? I could definitely get a good sense of when people are nervous, annoyed, pissed off, ready to rumble, whatever the case is. So I want y'all to pay real close attention to this situation right here. Now, this is a quick clip. It's not even a minute long. But, you know, David Benavidez and Ryan Garcia have been chilling for a good amount of time. Like, they've been spending some quality time together. I don't know exactly what it is. I don't know if they just good friends or whatever the case is. But when Ryan Garcia just won his world title against Mario Barrios, David Benavidez was there the whole time, bringing his son with him. His son shadow boxing with Ryan. And listen, look, I don't fuck with Ryan Garcia from a fighter's perspective. I don't know him as a man, so there's no way for me to say whether I fuck with him as a man or things of that nature. I just don't fuck with his character in the sport, and I don't really like what he stand for when it comes to boxing, based off his PED situation, you know, things of that sort. Never was a, you know, me personally, I never really fucked with Ryan overall. I never really liked his skill set. I think he's very overrated. I think he's somebody who's heavily protected in the sport of boxing. You know, I think he's one of the most coddled fighters in the sport today. That's just my opinion. But I can't speak on that man's character. So maybe David Benavidez, you know, he rocked with Ryan because of the person that he is outside of the ring. Who knows? I'm going to give David Benavidez the benefit of the doubt because David is one of my favorite fighters in the sport of boxing. Y'all already know how it goes. So I guess Ryan Garcia was just showing love to David Benavidez like Benavidez did for him. And he popped up to the boxer gym, I believe. I don't know exactly where this is at. But I know that David Benavidez lives in Miami. I think he lives somewhere in Florida. So I guess he was coming through to show love because David Benavidez is getting ready for his fight against Zordo Ramirez going down in May. So let's see exactly what happened in this back and forth. Shout out to my boy Lorenzo in the building. D Calico, what up? Ghost, what up? Ralph, what up? Bethanuel, what's going on? What's going on? Shout out to the nation. We in here. But we're about to hear this back and forth that had unfolded between Ryan Garcia and Jose Benavidez Jr. Let's go.
What's up, bro? Nice to meet you, man. How you doing? Where?
My older brother.
No, I know that. That's what I'm saying. It's good. It's good.
We have a workshop, all right?
Okay.
The hand behind, see, Jose was waiting for Ryan. He couldn't wait to see this nigga. You want to know how I know? Because of how touchy he is with this nigga. Like, he got the whole arm around the neck and shit like that. He literally got Ryan in a position where, pause, he got him like in a position where he could literally put this nigga in a headlock within seconds. You know what I mean? Me personally, I'm not letting motherfuckers do all that shit. But the body, you could just tell based off of that, you know, Jose is, you know, asserting his dominance. That's what it's looking like to me. Go 787 said, Lil bro him. Yeah, off rip. Trick said right away, put hands on Ryan. Facts. That's something that I noticed from the very beginning. Me personally, the most we gonna get is like, if we do a handshake, I might bring you in. We might do the little, you know what I mean? We might bring it in, you know what I mean? Chest bump type shit, or like arm to arm, whatever the case is. Like, that's the most we doing. You might get a little pat on the back, though, if I really fuck with you. Boom, boom. You know what I mean? Bring it in, boom, touch the back, boom, and then it just separate immediately. This shit right here, that's a little bit too close for comfort, especially if I don't know you like that. You feel me? So let's continue.
For sure.
Look at that eye contact. But look how Jose maintains the eye contact with Ryan the entire time. So this lets you know that he has an issue with him. Look.
All right, for sure.
Look at that. God damn, look at that stare down. Even when Ryan looks away from him, he's still grilling him. So Jose has a problem with him off rip. Look at this shit. God damn, he locked in like a motherfucking predator. What the bull from Friday After Next said when he was looking for Money Mike, he was like, I got a fish on the line, nigga. Ain't nothing like this shit. That nigga smelled dog food. The eyes don't lie, man. Look at that. But peep how he maintains the eye contact even when Ryan Garcia looks away. So this lets you know it's kind of like a face-off in boxing. Like, you trying to let this nigga know that you on that type of time. But Ryan Garcia, Ralph said Ryan not reading it right away. I'm gonna tell you that he did, because listen to what Ryan Garcia said after the fact. He knows that Jose got some shit to say to him. Like, Ryan, like, in the back of his head, he thinking like, fuck, what did I say? Because watch this.
All right, for sure. I don't know about what, but
So he's acting clueless off the rip. He could tell that because Jose like, yo, man, after this, bro, let me rap with you real quick. You feel what I'm saying? He like, all right, no problem. Then he gives him like the little stomach. He touches him on the stomach just to like ease the tension. He like, I don't know about what, but you know, you said if you knew that, if you felt like that would have been an optimistic conversation, you would have never said that. If you felt like the conversation was gonna be positive, you would have never said, I don't know about what, but you could tell based off of Jose Benavidez's energy that he wasn't fucking around. The way he was looking at you, you could tell he wasn't fucking around. It was some shit that you said, but you don't remember what you said because you run at the mouth so much that it's hard for you to keep up with shit. You know what I'm saying? All that Captain Clout shit that you be on, you gonna end up forgetting a lot of the shit that you say. That's why a lot of these dudes that be like on the radio and shit, like Charlamagne the God, you know, motherfuckers like that, they be getting pressed by artists and shit. And he be like, when did I say that? When did I say that? Yeah, bro, you did say this about me. You said my album trash. Oh, yeah, you said I can't rap. Oh, you said I'm gay. Whatever the case is. And the radio hosts never seem to remember. You know why? Because they talk all fucking day. So it's hard for them to keep up with what they've said in the past. Ryan Garcia is the same way because every time you see this nigga, he got a camera in his face streaming. So, or he's on Twitter typing all the time. You're not going to remember everything you tweet neither. You can show me a tweet from my old Twitter account from years ago, and I'm like, I wrote that. You forget about things over time, especially if they don't really hold no weight in your life or it's not that impactful to you as a person. But words be touching motherfuckers, man, especially when they're the ones who are falling victim to the shit talk. So Jose not gonna forget that shit. So Jose about to tell him right now. Look how the way Ryan looking at him. Ryan looking a little nervous. And you know what I found so funny too? Niggas was saying Abdullah Mason, as calm as he was, how relaxed he was with Keyshawn Davis, everybody was saying that Abdullah was scared. You know what I'm saying? Scared. But Ryan Garcia wasn't scared. If anybody showed any type of nervous energy between Abdullah and Ryan Garcia and these two different videos, it's definitely Ryan Garcia. Because Abdullah don't talk to get in trouble anyway. You know what I'm saying? But let's say it was that type of situation. I don't think Abdullah Mason would have said out loud, I don't know what the problem is, but you know, whatever. But D Calico said he deflecting that energy. He looked like he was trying to, avoid the shit, to be honest with you. Because Jose was like, you know what? We're not even gonna wait. I'm gonna tell you right now. Let me see. Hold on. Ryan was definitely trying to play it off. Damn, I seen a comment that I was gonna address. Oh, Bad Boom Balloon said Jose is washed, though. I mean, that's not the point, though. Like, the whole thing with this is that why is my name in your fucking mouth? I'm not a potential opponent for you. Me and you don't got no type of problems. You be around my fucking brother. Why is my dick in your mouth, nigga? Like, why is you talking about me? For what? Why you went out of your way to disrespect me? I'm not a rival of yours. We nowhere near the same weight class. Jose Benavidez's last fight was like at 160. When he fought Jamal Charlo, it was at a catch weight. So it was technically super middleweight. Why are you talking about me? That's all it is. You know what I mean? I don't think Jose's mad at the opinion. It's just like, why you took it upon yourself to talk shit about me? I ain't do shit to you. So let's say, for instance, like a motherfucker tell me that I'm washed in boxing. Like, yeah, nigga, I ain't boxing fucking 7 years. What the fuck you think gonna happen when you walk away from the sport for nearly a decade? But my whole thing is why you took it upon yourself to mention my name. Why you felt the need to talk shit. I ain't do shit to you. What the fuck is the issue? So it's like you blatantly picking on me. So now when I see you, I'm going to address you as a man should. There's two things that you could do, and neither one, in my opinion, is solid as a man. You either say fuck it, fuck the nigga, and don't even address the shit because he a fucking peon, or you can address the pussy when you see him on sight. It just depends on the type of person that you are. If you're not confrontational and you just like, man, fuck the nigga, and you just ignore him, it is what it is. That just shows your maturity as a man. But then You know what I mean? If you the type person that want to stand on motherfucking business and let niggas know that you ain't the one to be spoken about disrespectfully, then you can take the Jose Benavidez approach and do this.
You were talking shit on some comments saying some dude could have put a video, right? And then you put washed. He's one of my favorite fighters.
I never said that. Prove it to me. Prove it to me, then I'll say sorry. I promise.
Yeah, because I don't like all that.
The fact that he said, and I don't know what this is with Ryan Garcia. He always like he about to sneeze or something. Fucking with his nose all the time. Like what's wrong with him? But Ryan Garcia is not even allowing. He's so nervous, or he's so on the defense, which is also when you defensive, that's also nervous energy. He's not even allowing Jose Benavidez to finish his dialogue, finish what he had to fucking say. See, if you're calm, not worried, relaxed, you gonna let the nigga finish what he got to say, and then you respond however you feel is appropriate. This nigga's not even allowing Jose to get the shit off. He just heard a little bit of what he said. He was like, show me, and I apologize. Show me. Bro, you know that Ryan Garcia is guilty in this whole situation, because I know for a fact if I didn't say some shit, I'm not gonna tell a nigga to show me. I know I didn't say it. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck who said what. If I know in my heart I didn't say it, I'm gonna say, I ain't say that shit. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? So it sounds like a bit of uncertainty from Ryan Garcia's part, because you're saying that you didn't say it, but then you're saying to show me proof. So if a nigga comes out with a rumor and be like, yo, I heard you gay, you're not gonna be like, yo, no, I'm not. Show me proof. Nigga, there ain't no fucking proof, nigga. What are you talking about? Not about the same, like, because you're leaving room for the idea that it may be true if you're saying show me proof. The fuck? If I know definitively that I did not do something, I'm not even gonna get to the part where it's like, show me that, yo, Mark, you was in Canada the other day. Nigga, no, I wasn't. I've never been in Canada, nigga. I'm not gonna be like, oh, show me proof. No, I've never been there. The fuck, I don't need to prove to you that. It's either you believe it or you don't. But you peep, like Ryan Garcia, he already getting like a little, he like, you know, ready to get shit. He ready to like get real defensive, which is very nervous energy in my opinion, especially when it's another man. Now, if you arguing back and forth with your girl, you get defensive, whatever. That just might mean you sensitive or whatever the case is. Are you argumentative? Are you ready to argue? But if you do that with another man, it's like you pretty much trying to get this nigga up off your back. You feel me? So that's how I see the situation. So let's continue.
No, I'm a man. If I really did say that, I'll say sorry. How about that? Yes, sir. You find out. Definitely.
That eye contact, real though. He looked away this time, but look, he waited for Ryan Garcia to look away. Like, look at this shit though. He's trying to redirect the energy so bad. He's avoiding this whole situation. You feel what I'm saying? My boy, yo, you gotta let me know how to pronounce your name, brother. Anage? I think it's Anage. Anage? Man, I don't know, bro. You gotta let me know so I could put some respect on your name. I feel like when I mispronounce people's name, it's disrespectful. So let me know how to say your name, brother. He said, someone saying prove it, that they talk shit just shows that they be talking just to talk online. He should have slapped him. Oh my God, I would have loved to have seen that. For some reason, it's like Ryan Garcia always avoids getting slapped. And I don't know why. Because in my opinion, I could be wrong. I feel like Ryan Garcia the type nigga that if he gets slapped, he not gonna do nothing. Is Naja, are you a woman? Are you a woman? Let me know. It's Naja, but I spelled it weird on here, bro. You good. Nija. Okay, Nija. Got you. Don't let me forget that. Nija. Sorry. Because I know some people, I know some women with the name like Nay, and they spell it Nae. You feel what I'm saying? So when I see that, I just be like, Nay. But it's Nye. Got you. Plant was close to slapping him. Now we know plan to do it. But I'm saying, like, Ryan Garcia has avoided a whole lot of shit. I don't know what it is, bro. I don't know what it is. Because I personally feel like if Ryan gets slapped, he's not going to do anything. We seen Devin Haney mush him, during a face-off one time, and Ryan didn't do anything. You know what I mean? But Jose did something that was more, in my opinion, just as humiliating, is apologizing. He making that nigga apologize on camera. Getting slapped, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. But if you make a nigga apologize on camera, I feel like that's just as embarrassing. That's just me, though.
You find out, definitely say sorry. You want to know why I doubt it? Because I never used the word wash.
Well, that's what it's saying. Look,
I never. It might have been a clickbait.
Yo, this nigga Jose loves putting that arm around Ryan. He really expose, like he pretty much like little bro in the nigga, like, bro, I'm letting you know, like, you did say that. Like he always seems to get his arm around Ryan somehow. But Ryan was feeling a little salty right here, in my opinion, because he felt like his pride was damaged off of that situation. He didn't like how the way that shit felt. So he tried to come back around to readdress the situation so he didn't look like a bitch. He didn't look like no coward. So he came back around. You want to know why I doubt it? Because I don't even say the word washed. All right, nigga. Well, you also said that you don't even take vitamins. But somehow, some way, you had contaminated supplements. I don't even take vitamins. I don't even take Tylenol. I remember him saying shit like that. I don't even take pills for a headache. Why would I? Bro, nobody's gonna. Bro, Ryan is a compulsive liar. He's a compulsive liar. Any opportunity, I ain't gonna lie. I don't even know how his bitch deal with him. Like, do men lie? Yes. Do women lie? Yes. We all done been caught up in lies. Let's just keep it 1,000. As men, as women, whatever the case is, we know what it is. We all done been caught in some bullshit before. So I'm not sitting here act like I've always been truthful. I done fucked up just like y'all did. But it's a difference when you are a compulsive liar. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference when you're a compulsive liar. Like, you lying about shit that you don't even need to lie about. You know what I'm saying? Like, his baby mom be catching him in lies all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get caught up in lies all the time, bro. We could literally do like a top 10 breakdown. And you got caught in a lie today, right after that. And we're going to talk about that after this. So we could literally do a top 10 highlight reel of times that you've lied. You know what I'm saying? So let's proceed, because Ryan Phillips, I'm going to tell y'all something. I know how the way men think. I know how the way men work for the most part. Even though I don't really view Ryan as a fucking man. I think he's a fucking weirdo, to be honest with you. Well, I'm going to say he a man. He got kids. He married and all that. You know what I mean? If he take care of his kids or whatever, he a man. It is what it is. But, like, he's a weirdo to me. Like, he's a square. But, like, he's feeling he feels embarrassed right now that Jose Benavidez pressed him in front of his own cameras and shit. So he's trying to find a way to bounce back off of the situation so he don't look like a coward. So this is him coming back to Jose Benavidez like, you want to know why I doubt it? Because I don't even say the word washed. If you don't say the word washed, then why you told the nigga to show you proof? Because you know there's a possibility that you may have said that. And where Jose Benavidez going to get this info from? Like, where he just going to make shit up just to get in a confrontation? I love the fact that David Benavidez in the background is minding his business too.
Because I never used the word wash.
Well, that's what it's saying. Look,
It might have been a clickbait. To be real,
it might have been the clickbait. To be real, what that mean? That somebody made a post. But bro, listen, look, man. Listen. Jose Benavidez ain't even like clickbait. Is the whole point of clickbait is to get you to click the shit for views, likes, just whatever, for attention, for clicks, for monetization purposes, I guess you would say. If they were going to use anybody's name for clickbait, it wouldn't be Jose Benavidez Jr. You know why? Because Jose Benavidez Jr. isn't a top name in the sport of boxing right now. So if a person's main objective was to get clickbait, they're going to use somebody like Ryan Garcia, who is a popular name, known in the sport of boxing, and all of that good shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if it's clickbait, why they use Jose Benavidez Jr. name? He's not a big name in the boxing community right now. That's not going to do any numbers. If you're going to try to get clickbait, you're going to mention somebody popular in the sport of boxing right now, like a Gervonta Davis, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, even Keyshawn, Jaron Ennis, whoever, Virgil Ortiz. Like, you're going to mention somebody like that. Bad Boom Balloon in the building said, to be fair, I know how manic, I don't know if you meant to say maniac, episodes work, and Ryan clearly has on. Dude probably talked so much shit online he lost track. Probably why he's saying show proof. I'm not going to use any type of mental health issues to justify what he said. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I don't give a fuck what type of mental health issues you got. You can stay the fuck off of the internet. You can stay the fuck off of the internet. You feel what I'm saying? And you can not talk about people. Who the fuck is this? Yeah, this is a weirdo. This is a weirdo for sure. But we gonna give you some spotlight, bro. What's up, bro? Look, you can hear me in the background. Like, he fanning out. Go ahead, let me hear it. Let's hear it, bro. Fucking weirdo. It's fucking people weird, bro. I swear to God. But anyways, shout out to Neek J in the building. She said, had that boy copping, please. I loved it. Yeah, you can tell his pride, his ego was hurt a little bit because of the way Jose Benavidez came to him off rip. I don't think I really said that because, I don't even say that word. You also said that you were set up when you had the PEDs in your system, but you pled guilty when being investigated by the New York State Athletic Commission. So I don't know how to really take what you say, So you had contaminated supplements. Them companies threatened to sue your ass. You know what I'm saying? So you shut the fuck up. You say you take an ashwagandha, but then you say you don't even take vitamins. And like, this dude, Ryan Garcia, is the ultimate fucking liar. So it's like, come on, bro.
The video, bro. It was a video I saw, but this video you say sorry, I got you.
For sure. God bless you, brother.
He said, if you say sorry, I got you. He said, for sure. So that's basically his way of saying, I'm sorry. That you want to play behind the God Club. God bless you, brother.
Sir. What's up, bro? Nice to meet you, man.
So let's play this video in its entirety with no interruptions.
What's up, bro? Nice to meet you, man. How you doing? Where?
I'm my older brother. I'm his older brother.
No, I know that. That's what I'm saying. It's good. It's good.
We have a workshop, all right?
Okay, for sure. All right, for sure. I don't know about what, but
we were talking shit on some comments, and some dude should have put a video, right? And then you put washed.
Yo, real quick. I know I said I wasn't going to interrupt. Look at the niggas in the background. This is how you know these niggas know Jose. And they're like, oh, shit, this nigga Jose started again. Look. Boy right here with the blue hat, he trying to play it cool. The nigga right here looking straight at the camera like, oh, shit, it's about to go down. Them niggas like, this nigga. Yo, we all got that friend. Look how the way he locked in on Ryan. Like a motherfucking cheetah chasing a gazelle and shit. Look at this nigga. He on him. He ready to give some shit pop. His homies like, oh shit, bro. We gonna have to break this shit up, man. This nigga Jose about to trip again. We all got that homie that be ready to crash out about anything. You feel what I'm saying? Check this shit out. Let's go.
All right, for sure. I don't know about what, but
we were talking shit on some comments, and some dude should have put a video, right? And then you put washed. He's one of my favorite fighters.
I never said that. Prove it to me. Prove it to me, then I'll say sorry. I promise.
Because I don't like all that.
No, I'm a man. If I really did say that, I'll say sorry. How about that? Yes, sir. You find out. Definitely say sorry. You want to know why I doubt it? Because I never used the word wash. I never. It might have been a clickbait. To be real.
It was a video, bro. It was a video I saw, but this video you say sorry, I got you.
For sure. God bless you, brother. Sir. What's up, bro?
Wow. If I said it, I'm sorry. If I said it, I'm sorry. But I didn't say it. But if I said it, I'm sorry. Get this nigga Ryan Garcia the fuck up out of here, bro. This nigga's a coward, bro. He's a coward. We already knew he was a coward based off of his actions and what he's done in the past. You know, always making excuses. You know, because niggas that I'm gonna tell y'all niggas something. Niggas who dodge accountability are cowards. Niggas that don't want to own up to they you know, they BS and the shit that they do wrong, cowards. Yo, fuck, what you talking about? I'm trying to get this shit right. What's going on? All right, let's just do it like this now. So, motherfuckers who dodge accountability, they cowards. Ryan Garcia dodges accountability at all costs. He got a bunch of people around him that just enable him. If you are not real enough with yourself, so much to the extent where you're bringing people around just to agree with you, you're a coward. That means you want to be comfortable at all times. You don't ever want nobody to tell you that you're wrong in any situation whatsoever. You are a coward. Ryan Garcia using performance enhancement drugs in one of the biggest fights of his career, coward. Just like John Beck, fucking coward. Like, Conor Ben in the lead up to the biggest fight of his career, test positive, coward. Canelo Alvarez in the lead, I think it was in the lead up to the Triple G fight, coward. He didn't want to fight Triple G anyway. Now, when you close to getting a fight with Triple G, you got motherfucking Austrian in your system. I don't know who this nigga is, bro. I'm not talking to nobody, bro. Niggas joining the live, ain't even getting invited. We not doing that. Niggas getting banned from the studio on some what Dave Chappelle did when he did the Making the Band episode. I gotta shut down the studio, man. Yeah. De La Soul said Jose got them crazy. He got that crazy stare like Opataya. You know who had a crazy stare? Keith Thurman. Remember when he had his hair all long and shit? And he used to be doing a stare down. He'd be like, yeah, Keith Thurman had them crazy ass eyes too. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, Jose got them crazy nigga eyes for sure. Something wrong with him. There ain't no doubt. I'm precisely said, to be fair, that's corny getting offended just because someone called you washed. That, bro, that, like I said, and I see somebody address that comment earlier. I don't think it was, and you know, I can't speak for Jose Benavidez, but to me personally, I feel like it was more than that. You know what I'm saying? Because Jose Benavidez just chilling somewhere, getting it how he live. And he look on social media and he see that a nigga that he never had an issue with, never was lined up to fight, wasn't a rival whatsoever, not even in the same weight class as him, going out of his way to disrespect him. It's not like there was rumors going around that Jose Benavidez and Ryan was going to fight, so Ryan just talking shit to build up the fight. No. It made absolutely no sense. And I'm sure somebody going to find a post to let, you know, eventually. But what was the purpose of that? Yeah, yo, Ghost, I was just about to, you beat me to the punch. I was just about to say this. It's disrespectful. You talk shit about me, then show up to my gym, I'm gonna feel some type of way. Can you imagine, right? You have some shortcomings in whatever that you do in life, right? You go online one day, mind you, you don't got no history with this nigga. You're not nowhere near this nigga weight class. He going out of his way to disrespect you. Then he want to come, and then he never apologized, nothing. Then he want to come around your brother to be and just be cool and pop up at the gym like everything, you know, cool. Nigga, you corny as shit. Why are you here? That's what I would be like. Nigga, why are you here? And I would tell my brother, like, yo, you know this nigga be talking shit about me, right? Why you bringing this nigga around? That's the type time that I would be on. But maybe he didn't know that Ryan was coming. I don't know. I would have confronted that shit off rip. I'm like, yo, you over here got my nephew shadow boxing with Ryan and shit like that. You don't even know this nigga be talking shit about me. You cool with that? Yeah, and it's like, bro, you blatantly disrespecting me. I'm not your future opponent. I'm not in your weight class. We're not even a part of the same era. We're in different parts of our career. Jose trying to find a way to bounce back if he even still boxing. Ryan Garcia is at the peak of his career. Why did you go out of your way why did I catch a stray? Why did you feel the need to disrespect me? But Ryan Garcia has done this. He disrespected Zab Judah. He be disrespecting a whole lot of niggas. Ryan Garcia has had to apologize multiple times when he's ran into people because he's disrespected them. Nigga disrespected Jaron Ennis for no reason. No reason. Oh, Boots is overrated. What made you want to say that? I mean, but I'm gonna say this: the person asked him a question, so he answered it, right? But little do y'all know, he was saying that before the boy asked him the question. You just going out your way to disrespect people for what? And not everybody. And you cannot tell a nigga how to react. I'm gonna just say that. You could get a different reaction up out of anybody. You could step on somebody's shoes, they'll probably brush that shit off, keep it moving. You step on another nigga's shoes, he might pop you in your shit. Everybody reacts different, but you can't tell a nigga how to take disrespect. Shout out to the boy Forever Runway Fashion Line 448 with the $2 super chat. He said, should Floyd fight Ryan? No, absolutely not. Like Floyd Mayweather, this man 46, 47 years old. Probably older than that, to be honest with you. How old is Floyd Mayweather? What, like 49? Floyd is 49 years old. He about to be 50 next year, bro. No. Let that man fight the other old men like Pacquiao and shit like that. I don't even want to see that, but if you want to rumble in, fuck it. They both the same age. He actually older than Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? Let him do that. Like, Ryan don't even deserve an opportunity at Floyd. Absolutely not. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care to see that. Have Floyd old ass fight other old niggas in his era. Go have him do an exhibition with Oscar De La Hoya. Go have him do some shit with Manny Pacquiao. Have them fight again. Like, keep these niggas in their lanes. You see what I'm saying? So, that's all I really got to say about that. But, you know, this situation all in all between Jose Benavidez and Ryan Garcia, it's a nigga who got disrespected by a nigga who feels invincible on the internet, disrespecting motherfuckers left and right. And he addressed the nigga as he should have. If a nigga disrespect you, what you gonna do? Can you imagine, like, a nigga call you a bitch on the internet, right? Oh, that nigga Mark a bitch. And then when I see the nigga, I approach him like, yo, what's this shit you talking about that I'm a bitch, nigga? Then somebody on the internet come around and be like, yo, that nigga Mark corny for, you know, getting offended that the nigga called him a bitch. Like, why he worried about it? Like, nigga, did you not understand what just happened? He just disrespect me for no reason. And I'm supposed to just be cool with that. I ain't gonna turn the cheek ass nigga, and Jose not either, apparently. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just glad Jose Benavidez exposed him because Ryan ain't staying on no motherfucking business. He ain't say, yeah, I said that, so what? What you want to do? You want to work? Like, what you want to do? He ain't saying none of that. He said, I didn't say that. Show me, prove it, and I'll say sorry. Not even letting the niggas finish his words. Like, this nigga skitsing. Like, he was seeing that look in Jose Benavidez's eyes. His heart started pumping a little bit. Nigga heart started jumping on his motherfucking chest. Listen, if you really calm, relaxed, you ain't worried about what a motherfucker gonna do, you gonna listen to what that man gotta say, and you answer appropriately. Yes, I said that. No, I did not say that. You ain't gotta be sitting here doing all this extra shit like, oh, prove it to me. Show me. I don't gotta show you shit, nigga. I saw it. What the fuck I gotta show you for? I'm asking you why the fuck you went out your way to disrespect me. That's it. And however it go. Jose Benavidez approached him about it. You heard Ryan Garcia backpedal. He didn't want to take the bully route. He was like, all right, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it seemed like you want some merciful shit. I'm going to fall back. I would have loved to have seen Jose slap that nigga, though. I would have loved to have seen him slap him right in front of David. Yeah, he talking about Corbin said his nose was jumping off his face. Yeah, the whole time Jose talking, he like, damn, nigga, like, what's up with your nostrils that you constantly gotta flex them? What's wrong with your nose, brother? Niggas usually do that when they play with it. You know what I mean? Yo, this is alleged, but I heard a lot of them streamers get into that. He chill with a lot of streamers. I heard they fuck with that fish scale. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. He probably be chilling with them. And plus, you be in LA and shit. That shit's like casual over there. Niggas pull out, niggas be hitting lines in the bathroom like that shit cool. Like, I don't know. Like, and I'm not saying that he do. I've never seen it. I can't prove it. So, you know what I mean? Don't take this as me saying that you do drugs, because that's defamation. We not getting into all that. But what I am saying is the way that you be flexing your nose, brother, it's like it's constantly irritated. Like you done burnt them passageways the fuck up in your nose. So now it's like Jose, like, man, I saw you in the video. And he's sitting there like, what's wrong with this nigga? Like, god damn. Like watch it. Hold on, let me bring this shit back. Look how the way his nose all flexing. He couldn't contain.
Nice to meet you, man.
How
you doing?
met you before.
Where?
My older brother. I'm his older brother.
No, I know that. That's what I'm saying. It's good. It's good.
Let me have a works after, all right?
Okay, for sure. All right, for sure. I don't know about what, but
we were talking shit on some comments here. Some dude should have put a video, right? And then you put washed. He's one of my favorite pirates.
I never said that. Prove it to me. Prove it to me, then I'll say sorry. I promise.
Yeah, because I don't like all that.
Let's catch
my man. If I really did say that, I'll say sorry. How about that? Yes, sir. You find out. Definitely say sorry. You want to know why I doubt it? Because I never used the word wash. I never. It might have been a clickbait. To be real.
This nigga Boxer said that's a huge part of our culture, bro. Yo, he trying to justify the shit. That's crazy. But I ain't gonna say too much more on this situation. I'm sure Jose Benavidez will speak more on it if he does an interview or whatever. Just another instance where Ryan Garcia is showing that he ain't about what he be talking about. All that tough guy shit he was on, and yeah, bro, motherfucker, they gonna do shit to me when they see me, bro. Niggas doing the bare minimum, and you get in defense mode, like panicky off rip. So I can only imagine what you'll do if motherfuckers want to throw hands outside this boxing ring, or niggas get physical with you. Like, Lord knows what the fuck you would do. You know what I mean? But we're going to move on from that situation, but we're going to stay on Ryan Garcia's ass. Pause. Even though y'all niggas would love to do that literally, we're going to do this in a figurative way. So let's go on to this next video right here, man. This dude, Ryan Garcia, is the ultimate hypocrite. Just another instance as to another example of him lying. Now, remember when Shakur Stevenson and Ryan Garcia was going back and forth, and, you know, Ryan Garcia was on Twitter talking his talk, and he said that fuck a catch weight. He wants to take Shakur Stevenson's belt off of him. Where does Shakur Stevenson have a belt at right now, ladies and gentlemen? 140 pounds. So if you're saying that you're going to take a belt off of a 140-pound champion, guess what division you got to fight in? 140 pounds, nigga. So let's go into this video right here, because I guess, you know, he tried to move on from the subject and all that shit while he was at that gym, and he wanted to speak about Shakur Stevenson. So let's hear Ryan Garcia lie one more time. Let's go.
I have a rematch with David.
Who?
I have a rematch with David Haney.
Oh, yeah, but he don't want it right now. Bro.
He don't want it right now. He told you to enroll in VADA testing so y'all can come out with some type of, you know, date. And shit, motherfuckers be checking that website every day and don't ever see that you enrolled in VADA on there. 365 testing. So.
He don't want that shit. Like, bro, I was ready to fight him too.
You know what Devin about to do? Fight the nigga that whooped your ass not too long ago. That's what he about to do. That motherfucker about to fight the nigga that beat your ass, knocked you down, had you looking silly, had you blaming your coach, had you blaming your drinking, had you blaming your suspension as to why you lost. But the whole lead up to the fight, you like, oh, I'm going to really destroy Rolly Romero. I'm going to do this, or that. But then you was like, oh, I didn't have enough time to train, and my body wasn't responding, and I just wasn't interested. I didn't like the energy in there. This nigga started blaming the fight being at Times Square as the reason why he couldn't fight. Blaming the energy from the crowd. Like, nigga, you spar with no crowd regularly. And I'm sure you've done well. So why you can't do that in a big fight? You need the crowd involved in order for you to fight well? Insane. Let's continue.
Shakur, he's good, but he wants me to go down to 140.
Yeah, that's not
And then he wants rehydration clause.
Yeah,
like, bro, that's pussy. The fuck we doing here?
That's pussy. Now let's get some shit straight. He is lying. That's inaccurate. Shakur Stevenson only wanted a catch weight under the condition that it'll be at 147 pounds. Ryan Garcia said that he'll go down to 140 because he wants to take Shakur Stevenson's belt. They asked Shakur Stevenson, would you want a catch weight at 140? No, I don't want no catch weight at 140. The catch weight is only under the condition that the fight is at welterweight because I'm not a fucking welterweight, according to Shakur Stevenson. So that lie, that's a lie. And then you got the nerve to call somebody pussy. You know what's pussy, Ryan? You getting pressed by niggas and you backpedaling. That's pussy shit. What's also pussy shit is that you come out and you say that you'll fight a nigga at 140, and then when motherfuckers ask you about it on the stream, you claiming that you making it seem like 140 is out of the equation. So why bring it up then? Why bring up the idea of taking the belt off of a nigga if you're not willing to go down to his weight to take the belt off of the nigga? Like, I don't understand this dude. Why even make that statement if you're not willing to do that? So there's another lie from Ryan that he wants to call niggas pussy off of that. Pussy shit is lying because niggas really be lying a majority of the time because they're scared. You're scared of telling the truth. That's fear. I done been caught in a whole lot of lies, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to tell you that. I've been caught in a whole lot of lies in relationships and all types of shit. Like, that's water under the bridge now. You know what I'm saying? I've learned to grow past all of that and all that stuff to become a better person. But a lot of the time when motherfuckers lie, it's because they fear how a person will react if you told them the truth. Or because they know they dead wrong and don't want to face the consequences of being dead wrong. That's who Ryan Garcia is. This nigga's whole DNA is just made up out of fear. Fear is a constant equation in Ryan Garcia's life. When he loses, he fears accountability, so he makes all the excuses in the world. When he gets caught cheating, he blames strength and conditioning coaches who had he blames strength and conditioning coaches who had VADA tested supplements. When he goes and he says that he's gonna fight somebody in this division that he doesn't, it goes on and on and on and on with Ryan. Like I said, we can make a highlight reel of the lies that this nigga has done in his career, said, and the contradictions that he's done throughout his career. He's a fraud. And a lot of the times when niggas are habitually frauds is because they just filled with fear. These niggas is cowards. They scared to live in their truth. But you lie, then after you do all that lying, you pull out a fucking Bible, you quote a couple Bible verses, you thank God, and you just think that your sins just reset. Suck a dick. Suck a fucking dick. Like, respectfully, bro. Like, disrespectfully, actually. There's no respect for Ryan Garcia at this point. Like, I hate motherfuckers like that are pieces of shit from a character perspective. You know what I mean? Do fucked up shit all day. They lie, they cheat, they fucking they do the devil's work. And if they do a whole shift, them niggas be doing overtime. These niggas be doing double shifts of the devil's work. Then they pull out a Bible and be like, thank you, Jesus. And just think that shit just erases the pieces of shit that they are. That's not how this shit works, nigga. You do fucked up shit 23 23 hours out of the 24 hours that's in a fucking day, then you pull out a fucking Bible. Probably don't even pull it up. You probably just got an app on your motherfucking phone. You read a motherfucking a few Bible verses off of Ephesians, and then you know you're no longer the shitty person that you just was a few minutes ago. Fuck Ryan Garcia, bro. I'm glad Jose Benavidez pressed his bitch ass. I'm glad that he showed that he's a fucking hypocrite. He's a fucking liar in the Shakur Stevenson situation. You think I'm lying? Cool. Let's exit out of this. Let's scroll the fuck down and let's look at a tweet from Ryan Garcia. Forget the catch weight shit. He said this February 25th of 2026 at 11:44 in the morning. Look how many views that got. God damn. How long ago was February 25th?
It was 3 weeks and 1 day ago.
So 3 fucking weeks ago, you were saying that you wanted to take the belt off of Shakur Stevenson. Read it. It's right there. Forget the catchweight shit. Let's do it for real. I'm going to take your belt and snatch it right off of you. How the fuck can you do that if you don't fight him at 140? How the fuck do you do that? It's impossible. You can't fight for a 140 belt at 147 pounds. So how the fuck can you do this? Why are you saying fuck the catchweight shit? Because you are agreeing that you'll go down to this weight to fight him. You said you couldn't make the weight no more when you purposely missed weight against Devin Haney. So that just makes me, this tweet right here makes me feel like, because you made it seem like, oh, I just can't make the weight. Oh, I just can't make the weight. You just confirmed with this tweet right here that you purposely came overweight against Devin Haney. And we knew that already. You was on FaceTime with Floyd and you was holding the 3 fingers up because you was 3 pounds over. Like, you're a fucking fraud, bro. You're a cheat, and you expect niggas to believe what comes out of your mouth. Manic episodes, I'm telling you, he's mad. Fuck it. No, he has lying episodes. He's a fucking liar. We ain't not about to diagnose this nigga. We ain't no motherfucking psychologist, nigga. He's a fucking liar. He's a habitual liar. He's a compulsive liar. But let's diagnose it with that. You're a fucking cap artist, nigga. You see this? You see this? Cap, nigga. That's what you be doing. This is no cap. This is cap. You could be a no cap individual, but you choose the cap instead. You're a fucking cap artist, nigga. No, fuck all that manic episode shit. He's a fucking liar. Yeah, he read a book. He read the book of Ephesians, and he think that shit erased his ability of being a piece of shit. It just completely removed the fact that he's a piece of shit. Newsflash, nigga. That's not how this shit works. Part of becoming a better person, part of, being a piece of shit and converting over to a better person is changing internally. We get dogged, they get diagnosed. Yo, Corbin, I like that. I gotta put a star next to that comment. Hold on, how you do that? Yeah, I'm gonna put a star comment right there. I love that comment right there, brother. We get dogged, they get diagnosed. I wish I had that Don DeMarco belt. The Don DeMarco. I fucking wish. What I got for that? Let me see if I got something for that. Let me see. Nah, I ain't got nothing for that. Yeah. I wish I had that. Don DeMarco. That's a Don DeMarco John right there. De La Soul in the building. He said, it tells you where our society is at when most support people like Ryan but criticize Devin. Yeah. Yeah. And is everybody perfect from the line? No. No, not at all. But Devin has been a lot more reliable character-wise than Ryan Garcia has been. I see a clean fighter. I see somebody who's actively seeking to fight the best competition. I don't really see that motherfucker backtracking on anybody or backtracking on any opposition whatsoever. It seems like whenever he's interested in the fight, he locks it the fuck in and he makes it happen. That's just what I see. You know what I mean? Shout out to Corbin Phoenix, though. Jay Cash in the building. He said, anything related to Ryan, I'm just like, fuck buddy, don't like him. I mean, it's crazy to me that motherfuckers, despite everything he's done, that people still like him. That shit is crazy to me. It almost makes me question their character. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shout out to my boy Forever Runway Fashion Line 448 with the $5 super chat. He said, Ryan did say Haney is the most dangerous out of Shakur and Tank. I mean, that's his opinion. I don't know. I guess that's just what he sees. You know what I mean? But that doesn't change the fact that he cheated, Dev. Maybe that mentality right there is the reason why he took PEDs. That's him admitting that he looks at Devin Haney as a dangerous opponent, a dangerous style for him. So he needed an advantage in order to some sort of advantage in order to have the performance that he had. And even with the PEDs, you still look like shit. I really feel like those PEDs is what helped Ryan. Because there was moments where he'd get tired, that he'd get a burst of energy. Tired burst of energy. And he said that he didn't even train for real. So how you keep getting these second, third, fourth, fifth wins if you was just drinking and partying the whole time? And just running to get the weight off. Like I don't know, man. I don't know. How are you out of shape? How are you out of shape? Showing fatigue several moments throughout the fight, but then out of nowhere, your energy, your stamina, and your power would just soar through the roof. How did that happen? And then why, when you did 365 testing, your body looked totally different. Your personality was totally different, and your performance was totally different. Your confidence wasn't there. You looked like you were very hesitant. You went on survival mode. No killer instinct. Your speed didn't even look all that. Your intensity was gone. What happened? Oh, I only trained 5 weeks for the fight. You say you didn't train at all for Devin, nigga. I don't know, man. I wonder if Ryan ever fought. Did he ever fight during the pandemic where there was no crowd? I don't think he did. Did he fight in a bubble ever? Let me see. He only fought one time. He only fought one time during the pandemic. And that was a month before the lockdown. Well, that was only like a couple weeks into the lockdown. Interesting. Ryan versus Luke Campbell, but wasn't that out in the where was that fight at? Where was Ryan Garcia and Luke Campbell fight at? I was in Dallas. But 2021 was we? I don't even remember. Anyways, no matter. But I was about to say, you was blaming like the lack of energy in the crowd from Times Square. I was like, bro, you fought during the pandemic, bro. Niggas was getting punched and you could hear the punches echo off the wall. It was like nobody in the building. It's like, I don't know. Ryan's full of shit. We know that. We know that. Let's see what else is here. So, the jokes write themselves according to Brooklyn Boy. Shakur said only at 47 for rehydration clause, not 144 or 140.
So you have a rehydration clause at 140?
No, I don't want a rehydration clause.
Oh, you don't. So if he comes down to 140, you don't want the rehydration clause. Only if he comes down to 40. Only if he comes down to 47, you have to go up to 47. Do you want the clause, or you don't want the clause at all?
I only want the clause if I go up to 147, but I don't plan on going up. So at the end of the day, I don't need the clause. We can fight at 140.
There it is. So there goes Lion Ryan on them streams, pushing false narratives that are not true. Devin Haney wants me to fight at 140. You said you'll fight at 140. And he wants me to fight at a catch weight. Only if the fight is at 147. Missing a lot of details, Ryan. Just sounds like you're trying to exaggerate things so you don't look like a bitch or look like a duck. But it's too late, man. You done showed that years ago. Oh man. My boy J-Day in the building said, who started on his rehydration clause? Soft shit. I don't know. I know Floyd did like a catch weight with Canelo, with Manny Pacquiao. I think Manny Pacquiao was doing them catch weights heavy during his prime, bro. Says catch weight fights while popularizing modern boxing by fighters like Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather. Okay. But even Sugar Ray Leonard did it back in the day against Donnie Lalonde. But yeah, I don't know. Boxer said best fight during the pandemic was Jose Cepeda versus Ivan Baranchyk, KO of the year. That shit was insane, bro. Was his name Ivan? Was it Ivan? What was it that Jose Cepeda fought? Yeah, it was Ivan. So it was Ivan Baranchyk. And who's the other Baranchyk? Ivan and Dennis Baranchyk. Okay. Never mind. Jay said, ain't a catch weight different than a rehydration clause? Yeah, catch weight, you can have a catch weight without a rehydration clause, and you can have a rehydration clause without a catch weight, but you can have both simultaneously. I think that's a bit excessive, but a catch weight is where it's like, yo, we agree to fight at 142 pounds. That's the catch weight. A rehydration clause means how much weight you could blow up to the day of the fight. So let's say there's a 10-pound rehydration clause. If I weigh in 142, I can't get no bigger than 152. If I come in bigger than 152, I'm either going to get a crazy fine or the fight might just get canceled. So you can have a catch weight without a rehydration clause. You can have a rehydration clause while being at a weight that's not a catch weight. But you can have both. You can have a situation where it's like, all right, catch weight 145, rehydration clause 5 pounds. So that's basically how it go. My boy Jay Cash said back in the day, catch weight fights was between two guys who actually were at completely different weight classes. Niggas to say he the same size I want to fight a catch. What the hell? Yeah, that's weird. That's weird. But I don't know if Floyd ever did a rehydration. Did he ever do a rehydration clause? Did Floyd put a rehydration clause on Canelo? I know it was at a catch weight, but Canelo suggested that his team suggested that catch weight. A specific rehydration clause or a restriction on how much weight Canelo could gain back was not implemented. So he didn't have a catch weight. Let's see. So Floyd, according to Canelo, Floyd tried to do the rehydration clause, but he declined it. So Floyd was like, all right, fuck it, then I'm gonna whoop your ass. Anyway. So I guess it worked out. What? Look like they got Greg's channel taken down. You lying. For what? You lying. No. You lying. Why? What did he do? He hurt some feelings. He didn't say anything out of pocket though. What the fuck? He didn't say nothing crazy where it just mean your channel could get taken down. Nah, bro. His channel was big as shit, bro. Bro, I would be sick, bro. Oh my God. But you can't. I don't think that warrants you. He must have had like some strikes or something on his channel, bro. I don't think they just take your channel down. What? I don't think a rat, unless it's just like very, very disrespectful or triggering. I don't know. He still has his channel, bro. I can't find it on my subscriptions though. I'm subscribed to Greg. Why is his channel not on my page? Bro, his shit definitely not on my John. They did him dirty. You can't even see his channel on her. Wow. Forever Runway Fashion Line 448 says you think Floyd should have went to 54. He did. He fought Oscar De La Hoya at 54. He fought Miguel Cotto at 154. And he fought Canelo at a catch weight, but that was technically 154 too. So he fought at, and he had titles at 54. That's what made him a 5-division champion. But overall, Floyd was too small for 154. He was selective with fights he took up there. Should he have stayed? No, not really, because Floyd walked around at 150 pounds. Like he didn't when he was actively boxing, he didn't have to cut weight. You feel what I'm saying? So nah, it didn't really make sense for him to move up to 54 because he really was fighting at his walk around weight. So no, I don't think because he will only rehydrate to like 152 after he weighed in 147. And I used to see Floyd after he weighed in, he'll eat like big ass plates of pasta and all types of shit. Like he would really eat, and his weight wouldn't go nowhere. So nah, hell no, he was too small. He was like too big for 40. He was like too muscular for 140. I felt like that's why he didn't stay there too long. Floyd only had a handful of fights at 40. Then he just went to 47. 47 was the perfect weight for Floyd because he wasn't the biggest, but he wasn't a small welterweight neither. 54, he was too small. You had guys like big motherfuckers like Canelo, who blew up past 170 when they rehydrated. Demetrius Andrade, both the Charlo brothers, they big motherfuckers. Yeah, Antonio Margarito was up there. It was a lot of big motherfuckers up there. Like not everybody could fight at 54. That's the weight where like shit start getting a little, overwhelming. Damn, I'm still thrown off by Greg's channel getting taken down, bro. For what? It says YouTube usually removes channels for specific violations of their policies. So like copyright strikes, community guideline violations like hate speech, harassment, misinformation, repeated policy violations over time, impersonation of deceptive practices, or spam/scam behavior. So maybe it was a community guidelines violation, hate speech, harassment. Maybe they looked at it as hate speech or harassment. But I don't look at it. I don't view a rant as like harassment. Like, cause like harassment is like if you're just making constant videos about the person. Like Greg just was talking about boxing. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. These motherfuckers do be reporting shit, bro. I had somebody report my video. You know what I mean? If you know, you know. That boy Jagar talk. He reported a video of mine, and I had to take like a to get my channel back in YouTube's good grace. I think I had to take like a sensitivity training or some shit like that. You know what I mean? So I got my shit reported before, and I'm still dealing with like a. Let me see. I think I got a strike on my channel when I got suspended 7 days. So I'm trying to stay clean, y'all. Let me see. Let me see where my channel's at right now when it comes to that. I gotta make sure I'm staying on point, bro. Because if they take my channel down, I'm done. Like I'm not coming back. I promise you, I'm not coming back, bro. Ain't no way. I work so hard for this channel. If they just take my shit down, I'm done. Yeah. Bro, they made me take a sensitivity channel, bro. I mean, sensitivity training. I swear to God. What do you say when somebody does this? I'm like, nothing, sir. That's correct. What if? A bunch of that shit. Yeah, they said they sent me to HR. That's fucking hilarious. Yo, that's funny as shit. Hold on, let me see if I'm still. Let me see. Where I'm at with my shit, bro. That shit kind of got me shook. I ain't gonna lie. They keep bringing me over here, bro. What the fuck? Out of Power said, have you got paid anything? Not gonna ask how much or nothing, but you gotten paid a little something. I don't know how it works. I've been getting paid off YouTube for a while now, bro. For like 2 years already. 2-3 years. Yeah. It don't take much to get paid off this joint. But my whole thing is like they take my page down, bro. I'm not coming back, bro. I don't work too hard for this shit. For my little 3.4K, I don't work my ass off for this joint, bro. I'm not. I probably just switch into a whole new avenue. I probably go back to content creating because I'm used to that at this point, but I'm probably just gonna do something else. Like, ain't no way, bro. But I'm gonna tell y'all this, you know, Zaquin Moses was threatening to get my page taken down. Zaquin Moses. Because I had posted like a clip of Shakur stopping somebody and sparring, and Shakur denied it, but I know he was fucking capping. Zaquin DM me talking about, how'd you get that video? And I'm like, nigga, don't worry about it. Like, what the fuck, nigga? Like, who you? Like, these niggas be, yo, I swear, Shakur really a leader, bro, because he be having these little niggas trained, boy. Yo, like, Shakur really got a pack of little niggas. Shakur really got a pack of little niggas that's ready to crash out about him, bro. That's how Quinn like, who you? I mean, he's talking about, how'd you get the video? I'm like, bro, don't worry about it, nigga. Fuck you mean? Niggas act like I was a hacker. Whole time I just fucking screen recorded a video that their grandfather posted on Facebook, and I posted it on YouTube. Where'd you get the video, man? Me, you know, Shakur right next to me, he won't know. I said, well, had Shakur ask me, nigga. Like, what you a young boy. Like, ain't nobody trying to talk to you. You ain't nobody to talk to. I don't gotta explain myself to you. Fuck you talking about? I cut the middleman right out the equation. Fuck I gotta talk to you for, man. You was a little nigga. Get step to the side, nigga. I don't want to get your page taken down or nothing like that. Damn, so you a rat? Y'all niggas be listening to NBA Youngboy. Y'all be certified street niggas. Y'all so, man, y'all niggas, y'all killers, but y'all reporting niggas YouTube channels. Shit is hilarious. They said Shakur David Ruffin. Shit, he might as well be. He might as well be, boy. He got them little niggas under a strict program. He got them niggas under a strict program, boy. Yes, sir. He ain't playing. Now, when I asked Shakur about it, he was like, I don't know nothing about that, brother. I'm like, yeah, sure, buddy. Yeah, so I got one active copyright strike. And it expires in 43 days. Damn. Said lying through his gap. Shakur ain't got a gap no more. Or was that Zach Quinn? I don't even know. I don't know. Zach Quinn a weirdo though, bro. That shit threw me off. I got the DMs right here. Let me see. Let me see if I can find that shit. What's Zach Quinn? Nigga call himself Zaybop. So this is how it went. For those of y'all who wasn't around at the time, this was in 2024. This was June 24th of 2024. First thing he said is, how you get that Shakur vid? I said, tell Shakur come ask me and I'll tell him. Shakur not on Instagram right now. He right here next to me, though. I said, call me then. Because I'm like, nigga, like, I ain't about to just not going back and forth. If Shakur right next to you, put Shakur on the phone. He said, why? Come on, my God. We just want to know where you got it from. So we is him and Shakur. I said, I don't need to talk to no middleman, my guy. If somebody want to ask me something, they can ask directly. You his mans? He said, I'm asking. Where you get it from? That's all I came to ask you. I ain't trying to talk on the phone with you. Just tell me so your video or account don't get taken down. What? I said, account get taken down. That's what niggas doing? Snitching? He said, just tell me, don't want no problems with you. Nigga ain't gonna, you don't want problems with me. I said, nigga ain't gonna be no problems, period. Niggas ain't shaking shit. He said, you grown? You okay? Which was confusing as shit. You grown? You okay? Like, it just sounds so sassy. I said, nigga, is you a woman? What you identify as? He said, all right. He said, all right, you won't say nothing? All right. He's a weirdo, bro. It's a weird dude. And I didn't take the video down. And I'm sure he probably figured out, like, oh, my grandfather did post it. Looking stupid as hell. Did I see Ortiz's tweet about what? You talking about Virgil? Ortiz dropped some news. Well, he didn't drop anything. But Sebastian Fundora tells the Ring he wants to face Virgil Ortiz on the undercard of Canelo's September return if he could get through Keith Thurman. And Fundora says, I'm chopping down whoever steps up. I'm building a legacy. I'll fight Virgil on the Canelo card. And Virgil says, I'm down. Nigga, you better hope that you're available to fight by May. You better hope. You better hope that De La Hoya lets you get up off that bench. You better hope that shit gets solved in court by then. What do I think about that? I think Virgil will fuck Fundora up. That's what I think. But my whole thing is like, Virgil, why is you saying you down as if you could fight right now? You acting like you ain't in the middle of a fucking messy-ass lawsuit. Did Jamal Charlo ever respond back to you? No, of course he didn't. Anonymous said Fundora been moving funny since winning that title. Yeah, he gave up a title. Nigga had 2. He gave it up. It's like, so he won't fight Xander. And they try to put a rehydration clause on Xander when you 6'6", 6'7". Oscar said, hold my beer. No, Oscar was like, hold on, brother. Hold on, brother. May who? May who? You, May? Well, you, May? No. Virgil, if you want to come back, you have to kiss my ass. Not Virgil. Virgil is not badass. Man, Oscar about to start talking crazy. I cannot trust him. He's a traitor. Yeah, he's a traitor. He could kiss my ass. Boxer said, Mark, speaking about news, did you hear that garbage Clarissa dropped? If Clarissa ain't dropping a fight date, I don't give a fuck about what she doing for real. And I feel like shit, nobody else give a fuck neither. You know what I mean? Like, if you a boxer fan and she doing shit outside of boxing, let her do that. They ain't none of our business, bro. Like, you know, like, this nigga Edgar Berlanga dropping dookie-ass music. Danny Garcia dropping dookie-ass music. I don't give a fuck. You know why? Because that's not what I'm tuned in to see. When if I wanted to tune into a nigga music, I'm going to listen to J. Cole. I'm going to listen to motherfucking 50 Cent. I'm going to listen to, Dave East. I'm going to listen to Fabulous. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to listen to quality motherfuckers. I'm not Drake. I'm not going to listen to no fucking Clarissa Shields. I'm not going to listen to no Edgar fucking Berlanga or no goddamn Clarissa Shields. Clarissa, Ryan, and Berlanga. Like, nobody give a fuck. Even Ryan Garcia. Nobody want to listen to that shit neither. Yeah, I told Danny stop rapping. On my soul. Al said he bought it for $2 on Apple Music. You must have a lot of money, brother. Boots about to drop a Virgil diss track. Even Boots was making music. I guess that's what niggas want to do, man. Like, when you come up from the trenches and shit, I guess a boxer just too boring for niggas. I guess niggas just be bored with boxing, so they just want to go do other shit. Like Floyd was rapping, Roy Jones was rapping. Like, boxers love rapping. Niggas don't even know Floyd got songs out here. This nigga had Filthy Rich Records. He had his own record label. Like, I don't know. Boxers love music. Manny Pacquiao be singing. They got songs singing. Carmel Moulton was rapping. Ain't nobody want to see his peanut head ass spit a 16, nigga. Go get some activity in your boxing career. I be seeing our teeth be rapping. All these boxing niggas be trying to rap. Roy Jones the best to ever do it in the studio. You talking about boxing wise? He probably, I mean, Roy Jones wasn't a great rapper in my opinion, but he definitely got like he got the most bangers out of any other rapper, that's for sure. Yeah. I smoke, I'm drink, I'm supposed to stop, but I can't. Oscar De La Hoya does have a pop song. Tricks know what he talking about. I forgot about that though. You hear Balanga reggaeton? Nah, bro. Hell no. Baby mama, Gucci Prada. I give a fuck about that shit, man. That shit dookie. That shit poop. Nobody give a fuck about that shit, man. Nigga throw a punch. That's what I want to see. When niggas start throwing punches, let me know. I'll come back around. Nonito Donaire even rapped. I didn't even know that. This nigga Manny Pacquiao was so bored with boxing, he became a senator. He started playing basketball. He started singing. Yo, these boxers be doing everything except boxing. Should be crazy. Justice had a 2-pack of ass. That's hilarious. Oscar De La Coca. AB can actually rap. He actually can. I ain't gonna lie. He's one of very few that can. AB can actually rap. I remember he did like a Panda remix. That shit was alright. And then he had like the race that TK John. He did a remix to that. He did alright with that too. He could rap. He tried to battle Murder Mook one time. I remember that. Berlanga is still accusing Shiraz of temper hand rap. That let me know one thing. Shiraz must punch like a motherfucker. I remember Ricardo Mayorga said that. He said that Miguel Cotto had something in his raps because of how hard Cotto hit. He said he never felt nothing like that in his life. Like, these dudes be embarrassing themselves, making up accusations. Like, Berlanga is another one. He's delusional. Him and Ryan are very similar. Very similar in terms of, like, lacking accountability. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers around him enabling him. His baby mom was like, Brett, bitch, shut up. Go shake your ass. Go do something. Stop talking about boxing. Go raise that nigga's son. What is you doing? Go do something with yourself. Go do a photo shoot, bitch. Stay the fuck out of boxing. That's how I be feeling. Whereas Shiraz, shit, I think they lining him up for a world title shot. One of them vacant belts. Ghost said, Mayorga said Cotto hits harder than Tito with both hands. I mean, he got hit by both of them, so I guess he would know. But one thing I'm going to say is this. When you get older, your punch resistance diminishes. So Tito fought a way younger version of Ricardo Mayorga when he was known for having a granite chin. Cotto fought Mayorga when Mayorga was already washed up on his way out, older. You know what I mean? So maybe it felt like a more devastating shot just because he was older in age and his punch resistance wasn't as good. I just don't see Cotto being a bigger puncher than Tito. I've never been hit by neither one, so I don't know. But I just don't see it. I don't see that at all. I really don't. I think Tito was a way harder puncher than Cotto. Cotto was a hell of a puncher, though, especially to the body, but Tito punches just look way more devastating. Ricardo Mayorga, one of my favorite fighters. 0 skills, all heart. He was awkward as fuck, too. You can't prepare for niggas like Mayorga. Berlanga should just sign with Terror Squad at this point. He had a Terror Squad chain and everything. Yeah. I should have known that Berlanga was going to take that route, though, because I remember, like, early on in his career, he in the studio, like, Lil Wayne was shouting him out and Fat Joe walking him out to the same song every fight. Like, I knew it was a matter of time. I knew it was a matter of time before he started rapping. I didn't expect it to be Spanish, though. But nah, Cotto, yeah, I remember Paulie said Cotto hit super hard. So, yeah, Cotto definitely, he probably did punch harder than Tito. I don't know. It's just the way Tito put niggas out was just, I don't know. Berlanga not disciplined enough, in my opinion. I think it's just really like a lack of skill. I just don't think Berlanga's on that level. Like, you could train hard, you could be disciplined, but, you know, some motherfuckers just not that good. Margarito definitely was a big puncher. But he got caught up in some bullshit for sure. I remember Robert said Mikey hit harder than Maidana. I remember Robert said that Mikey broke Maidana ribs in sparring. Sometimes you just ain't the chosen one. Yeah, no pun intended. Yeah. Cotto pre-Margarito 1 fight was on his way to being a top pound-for-pound fighter. Yeah. I was just telling my young boy this because he's Puerto Rican and he don't really be knowing his history like that. So I'm teaching him. Cotto was the man. Margarito changed Cotto. You know, Cotto was able to come back and win multiple world titles, get some good wins, and make a lot of money. But Cotto was never truly the same after that first Margarito fight. He took a lot of punishment. He took a lot of damage. Even his face, like ever since that fight, his face never took punishment the same. Like he had a lot of neurological damage. He got beat up pretty bad. You saw that interview that David saying he got the best out of everyone he sparred. I seen David had a few interviews. I seen he had one with Andre Berto. I was listening to it when I was getting ready for work this morning. But yeah, I don't remember him saying exactly that, but he said that multiple times that he's got off on a lot of the dudes he sparred. Cotto was never the same mentally and physically. I think who was that? His uncle that passed away? I think that had an effect on him too. Robert corrects him and says he wasn't training them at the same time no more, and that's the truth. That's what apparently that's what Coach Panda had to do with Cepeda and Matias. He didn't let them spar anymore because they would fucking try to kill each other. Oh, his dad passed. Okay, his uncle was his trainer. Yeah, when his father died, it seemed like that had an effect on Cotto too. Cotto be looking messed up now though, man. I be seeing him in them interviews and he don't be looking right. His face don't look right. Like he look like he's dealing with something. He was on the Ring Show. He said he got the best of Triple G too. I mean, he probably did. But the thing about that is that shit don't count. But I like that gives him confidence to want to fight these motherfuckers in the ring. He aged fast since leaving the sport. Yeah. But I heard this alleged. I heard that Cotto has some like real bad vices. I'm not going to say specifically what they are, but they say that Cotto liked to party, allegedly. And he likes to get into some things. So that's all I'm going to say about that. But all right, y'all, I'm going to get up out of here, man. I'm about to go lay down with my son. You know what I mean? I appreciate the nation. I appreciate the mob for stopping through and showing love as always. This was a great live. I'll be back here at y'all with another live tomorrow night, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to continue cooking up on what's going on in the boxing world. Until then, I hope you guys have a blessed, beautiful one. I'm up out of here, man. Peace.